In this video, we're going to look at factoring some bigger polynomials, trinomials to be exact. There's a couple different ones, so this is the first video of two. Let's look at some examples. So first of all, I want to talk about what the middle term is when we have a product. So let's say we have x plus 5 and x plus 2. So what is the middle term? So what does that mean? Well, remember, in order to multiply this, we FOILed. And so I want to know the middle term comes from the O and the I, the outer and the inner. So the middle term comes from x times 2 and the inner 5 times x. And so this one is 2x and this is 5x. Now notice they are like terms. And so because they are like terms, we're going to go ahead and combine them and we get 7x. So what happens when we multiply and FOIL, rather, on this one, is we take something that was two binomials multiplied, and in the end, I have a trinomial, something that has 3 terms in it. And so when we go to factor these, we're going to focus on that middle term. So they're going to say factor. And we're going to be given y squared plus 5y plus 6. So our goal in this case is we want to factor it. So we want to kind of unfoil it. What was it before we multiplied? So we first take a look at the y squared and we say what times what gives me y squared. So we know y times y gives me y squared. Now the last one's a little tricky because we do the same thing. What times what gives me 6? And so when I look at 6, it could be 1 times 6, it could be 2 times 3. But this is where the middle term comes into play. Because we want to multiply and get the right numbers so that they add to the middle term. They give us 5. So if I were to add these together, 1 plus 6, does that give me 5? Or 2 plus 3, does that give me 5? In this case, it's 2 plus 3, and so those are my numbers. Now, how can I check that I got this right? Because I can see the outsides. Y times y gives me y squared, and 2 times 3 gives me 6. But do I actually get the 5y? So check your outers and inners. Y times 3 gives you 3y. And 2 times y gives you 2y, and 3y plus 2y is 5y. So what is our final answer? Well, our final answer is those two binomials, y plus 2 times y plus 3. Now, could you have written it the other way where it's y plus 3 times y plus 2? Absolutely. And last example. Again, we want to factor. And we want b squared plus 12b plus 32. So our goal again is to get the two binomials. That's our answer. So b squared is b times b. And then this one, 32, has a lot more factors to it. So when we look at 32, we could have 1 and 32, 2 and 16. We could have 4 and 8. I think that's it. So notice we want to look at that middle term. So two numbers that multiply to 32 but add to 12. So if I were to add these up, which one adds to 12? 1 plus 32, 2 plus 16, or 4 plus 8? The answer is 4 plus 8. So 4 and 8 go in here with plus signs. And so that's our final answer. B plus 4 times B plus 8. That's it for this video. If you have questions as you work on your lesson, be sure to ask your teacher. Have a great day.